Welcome everyone. Joe on the go here. We're going to the Commons Mall in Columbus, Indiana. Now I'm going to take some pictures from Google Images of what the mall used to look like before. So I don't want to take the credit for those pictures. I didn't take those pictures. I just kind of want to add them to my video so that way you can kind of see what it used to look like and what it looks like now. They really tried to modernize it. I personally like the old style of the way things kind of used to look. I guess maybe what you've grown up with is kind of what you end up liking more. I don't know. But anyway, go with me today. This is chaos. It's very quiet in here today. But years ago, back when I was a kid, so a long time ago, a ball used to roll around up there in those little metal grates. It would roll around and these blue and yellow things, or gold, would spin and it would do all kinds of things. There's a ramp over here, or escalator, so it's kind of hard to back up too much from this angle. Oh, yep, and that thing up there would twirl and spin. Back up a little bit now. This is art. Columbus is very artsy. And up there they used to have functions. They're having some kind of function today. Sorry to get the guy in it. He may not want to be recorded. And here was the fountain that you could throw in something in the fountain and make a wish. So make a wish. Can't tell you what it was. Won't come true. It used to extend further on this way, and there was, I think, a ramp and doll shops and there used to be a big stage over here. They left a little bit of the stage. A little bit of the stage. Or that might be a new stage. Not sure. So that is chaos. It doesn't do anything anymore. Be cool if it did. Now we will go on around to the other side. Escalators, although I think those are not the same ones, because I remember them being another spot, but there was an elevator too. The elevator's gone. Used to be a big ramp over here somewhere this way. They've just completely redid the whole thing. Now I'll feel a little more comfortable talking a little louder because it's just very quiet in there. I'll have to talk a little louder because now there's kids playing. And that is the new playground. The new playground scares me. But got this big old climbing thing. I guess, of course, I scared. Probably scared my parents too when I would disappear into this big red tube that you could climb all over and go to the top and slide down this big metal slide. But for some reason that looks more scary to me. And I hate to record too much over there where the kids are playing. Probably seen enough. I'm afraid that people will think I'm recording their kids. I probably come at the wrong time of day. Because I don't want the people to feel uncomfortable. And here's the bathrooms. The bathrooms actually used to be all the way at the other end. All the way down there. And that's where the red tube was. Here is Winnie's Tea Bar. Where is Winnie's Tea Bar? Now we're over here on the other side of the playground. Here's Winnie's Tea Bar. Where's Winnie's Tea Bar? It's right over there. There used to be a Subway right there. I didn't frequent Subway a lot when I was a kid. What I frequented more was down here. It's where Snappy Tomato was. If I had the money to get me some Snappy Tomato, could play on the playground and go get you a lunch or dinner buffet and eat all the pizza you wanted for one price after playing on the playground, which I feel very funny showing the kids again. But that thing is rather huge up there. Just real quickly, that's a huge apparatus that I would not want to climb on, but I have no problem climbing on the red inner tube. They've redone this building quite a bit. The red inner tube that's set right in this area, and the bathrooms were back down that way somewhere. Down this way though, I really want to go to Sears, and I want to go to Osco Drug, but I can't, because if I go this way, I'd end up going to the bathroom area. And if I go this way, which I don't think I can get through this door, but this is back in where Chaos was. You can see through the glass over there, Chaos. Oh, that's almost a better picture of Chaos. But anyway, I'd have to go down this way, down this big, long, beautiful hallway. To go past escalators and elevators to go down to Sears. Maybe give me some ice cream. But I can't. There's a wall there. Cummins bought it, which is I guess a factory, establishment to work, if you will, that a lot of people work at that live in this city. And they have bought that for a lot of their offices. But we'll go outside and we'll take some shots of outside. We'll see if we can get another better shot of Chaos through the window. A little bit better. We got the glass in the way. But it's really hard to get it on. Try to get another one before we go outside and show the outside of the building. Get one more quick video of Chaos before we go outside. It was a big deal back in its day. Still kind of is. Now we'll go outside. Made it outside. So now we will go outside. We'll go on a little adventure as far as what the outside of the Commons Mall looks like. Now I am on ice. It's an icy, coldy day. So, the Commons So Commons Mall, what it looks like now. Let's walk around. Let's see what it looks like now. Try to get on the other side. Hopefully I can get a good shot because I feel like the trees. I feel like these trees. Tree, you're in my way, tree. You're in my way, tree. So try to get away from the trees, but still trying to stay back far enough to where you can see a good picture of the outside, what it looks like now. Like I said, Columbus is very artsy. Here's a big, I think it's supposed to be a C. C. There's that big climb on thing. You know, I don't know why I felt so bad about filming the playground in there where the kids were climbing up, because I mean, they put a big glass window where all the little climby things are. So everybody is passing by can see from outside. So I guess they don't care if people see, but still a little odd filming too much of all those kids playing. Makes me look like a weirdo. Okay, yes, I'm a weirdo, but I'm not that kind of weirdo. Just, I'm a weirdo in the fun way. Oh, there's in big letters again. The comment. Let's see. I didn't realize that before. All the times I have drove past this place. So they put the comment. You see that? I still feel weird because there's kids in there. Okay. Okay. So, getting even closer to the window. The sun is out today. It's warming things up a bit so it doesn't make it quite as cold. But it's still cold. So hopefully the glare isn't too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad. Another shot. The doors we were looking at on the inside where I said the red thing was, and where the orange leaf is now, where Snappy Tomato used to be, is the doors. It says the food court. So you can go in and get you some food. If you don't want anything from Orange Leaf or the tea place, there's other restaurants. Like there's a Mexican restaurant. I've eaten there maybe once. I don't know what them little stairs go to, but this is where a lot of the office buildings are here. This used to be beautiful wood, kinds of beautiful wood mall offices. That's okay. At least they put it to good use. They're using it for something. Fun fact, I don't know if you can see very well over here. Oh, the clock. All right, we will wait. The clock is chiming on the courthouse. How did that happen? Anyway, so, okay, enough with the clock. Okay, over here, where these apartments are at now, this whole place over here used to be the parking for the Commons Mall. Not like a parking garage. I think there is a parking garage down here, but it wasn't a parking garage. It was just a flat parking space. You would park over here in the parking lot, and you would go into the mall. And you would enter, just cross the street down here. You could come in down where we went in at, but you would, normally, you'd park over here, and you would walk across the street, and you would go into the mall. There is a sign that says Sears Winter Market. I think there was a Sears anymore. It's interesting. Picnic tables. Maybe my memory does serve me right. I'm still a little confused because I know that we used to walk across from this parking lot over here where this building sits now, and we would come over. I remember this building being much longer than it was. So maybe they did chop it in half and make another road. It shows how much I pay attention to things. Okay. You see? This was the original color of the old Commons Mall. These brown panels up here. Brown panels beside me here. That was the original. That's the original brown panels. Pretty sure. I don't know why they would have changed the brown panels. They're gonna leave it brown. It looks exactly the same. So that's from the old Commons Mall. Take a little walk down here. I don't know if I've ever actually walked the whole outside of this thing. It's probably not the best weather I have picked to do this, but I wanted to get out. I wanted to do something. I wanted to take a video of something today. And I thought, for as much as there was to see, this would be a good first video to try my luck walking around with my little phone stand. People are honking. I don't know why people are honking. Maybe they knew me. I don't know. Up here there used to be, in this white, that used to be red, and in white letters it said Sears. And that, I believe, wraps around to the other side. Now there's going to be a big tree. Hello, big tree. Blocks our view. Yep, this, down this whole side here. This, I think, said Sears. I don't remember if it said anything else. This whole white strip was red. It is now white. It's a white strip. Down here, there's another one of those things that says Winter Market. Let's see it. Keep walking. Where is it? Oh, the tree's gonna get in my way. Winter Market. By the way, I just want to let everybody know. Don't know why some people were honking. I'm in fact not on the road. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm walking on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk. So I'm not really exactly sure what the honking's about when I'm on the sidewalk. But I hope they have a better day. Or maybe they're just trying to get my attention. I'm not sure. So, getting closer to the Winter Market. 11 to 4 p.m. Saturday, 12:20, 1 to 3, 1:17, 1:31, 2:14. This down here, this was where Sears was. You could go through Sears from the mall, or you could come in Sears this way. I don't know what's in there now. Anything? Huh. If you can see anything in there, it's right. Not a lot. It's an empty space. But that in fact is where Sears used to be. Columbus, Indiana. Sears Sears department store. All your clothing and appliance needs. Now I'm going to take a little walk back to my truck. I'm going to get out of the cold, finish my video. Hey, I made it back to the truck. I got the visor down because the sun was really coming in, which really helped today because it was pretty cold outside. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I encourage you to get out there and do something that you love, something that's enjoyable to you this week. Do something for yourself. This little outing today cost me $0 except for a little gas to get to where I was going. And until you go with me next time, peace and love.